Okay, YouTubers. I had to do this over again, so it's not going to be as long and it's not going to have as much information in it because I cannot believe it would not upload. So, anyway, I'm in Sanford, Florida. I drove from Los Angeles to Sanford with car breakdowns, being blessed with money. Um, and I'm here. I'm here my second week. My first week here, last Saturday, I'm sitting in a random McDonald's on the computer because McDonald's has free Wi Fi now. Did you know that? I'm in here for like about 4 hours, and coincidentally, I'm back at that same McDonald's, the scene of the crime. I go outside, my car, my PT Cruiser is gone. I come in and I go up to the front counter. I ask to speak to the manager. My car is gone. Well, did you call the police? I mean, just so not very helpful. I said no. I just noticed it was gone, so I came in here to see if you guys had it towed because I've been in here for a number of hours. So then some random worker says, "Oh, remember I came in here and I whispered someone's out there and they're stealing a car?" What do you mean someone was out there stealing a car? Why didn't somebody come in and say something? We did. We went around the store. I said, I've been sitting in the back of my computer for the last few hours. No one came back there and said anything. So anyway, I call 911. I tell them about the car. I think I gave my license plate number, my driver's license. And the woman says at 911, "Oh no, it's been repossessed." Yes, Sanford, 1 week, 7 days at a random McDonald's. I'm confused. Like, how could they find my car like that? I'm like, okay, they must have a GPS tracker. Anyway, I had the money to pay the car note. I used that money to travel across country to help my auntie out. I helped my uncle with my auntie because the way she was sounding, she was like afraid she's gonna get addicted to the drug, the pain medicine, and just sounded so concerned. And I felt really provoked to come because I had went to the graveyard in Los Angeles, and I was just sitting there because they make the graveyards look like parks. And I'm talking to God, and I'm crying, and I'm saying, talking about the type of family I come from, and childhood disappointments and things along that line. And then let me call my aunt. I call her up, and she starts sharing with me these fears she has. So I told her, okay, yeah, I'm gonna come out there and help you out, maybe stay for a month or something like that. I got to get all situated with my job. Oh, Abe, that'd be so wonderful. That would be so wonderful. And so I'm like, okay, God, okay. I need to do this. I need to do this. So a number of months go by because I'm trying to figure out in my mind, how do I work this out that I can take off a month and go out there, and I don't have the money and I don't have this, and I don't know. So I end up being terminated from my job. And then unemployment, and then they wanted to fight the unemployment. I won because they're dirty. Anybody know an unemployment lawyer? Yeah, I need to sue. Seriously. And then bills piling up, because of the lag with the unemployment. Then I got a little job here, a little job there in my field, contractual work, but the money just wasn't coming in. The assignments weren't coming in, the money wasn't coming in. So, you know, I'm praying, ask God for money. Money's coming in here and there, but it's like, okay, that's car note. Okay, that's rent. And just very, I guess, a struggle. Um, so I said to myself, okay, I need to cut my losses because the money just is not coming in. And the way I need it to come in. I'm just gonna stay struggling. I'm out here in LA by myself. I have no support, even though I've helped people out. Yada yada yada. Okay, not saying no one's ever, never ever helped me out before. That would be a lie. But anyway, that's another story. So, plus, you grown, you get to a certain age. How many times? I mean, even though people do come to me on more than one occasion, and I encourage them in some cases. But anyway, so I said, let me cut my losses. I got these bills breathing down my back. Let me just cut my losses, go there. I'll stay there for a minute, get everything resituated financially. And the person who gave me money was my boss from my new job I had. She said, "Oh, April, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't. I thought more referrals would be coming through and yada yada yada." So she gave me $1,000. So I was gonna. So I told her, "Well, I'm just gonna go on to Florida. I already told my aunt I was coming. This money is a blessing because I had less than $100 and I was just gonna go, and $100 would not have done it at all, even if I slept in the car, which for the most part I did because I had a bad experience in a hotel with a nasty mattress, and after that I was like, it's a wrap. So then when I finally get here, my car gets repossessed, and around that time I realized that my aunt really didn't need me to come out here. Like it's a good thing, like a nice thing, a blessing, a family thing to do. But apparently, on my uncle's side of the family, there were people coming out, on a regular basis, checking on her, making sure she's okay. And there was one person who was even staying the night a few times a week from here and there. So then I'm feeling stupid. I'm crying. God, I feel like a loser. God, why? So went to a Sunday service at this random church within walking distance. Got my second win back. Then ended up going out with my uncle cutting lawns. He's retired, but his whole goal, his whole thinking is don't touch the money in the bank. Just get money coming in, where you can not have to touch that social security check, that pension check. Okay. So, I make money so I can pay my telephone bill, have some cash in my pocket, go get the items out my car that was repossessed. They actually charged me for that. I didn't even debate the issue. Um, by the time I got there, somebody had came and got the car, but they had been nice enough to take everything out the car, put it in boxes, brought it back to the house. So I got my second win back. Being out here in the country though, trying to find a job in my field, I went to the one hospital that's here. They don't even hire social workers. I'm talking about real social workers, like you went to college and got a degree in social work, not you call yourself social worker because the title is not protected by law, like lawyer, police officer, therapist. You can have a GED, high school dropout, get a job, and call yourself a social worker, and it's legal. Ugh, explain that one to me. But anyway, um, but again, I still feel good. I'm blessed. I still feel good. My girl Tiffany, my homie, when we were both living in LA together, she left before I left. She got a clue before I did. Well, I had a clue, but I was like, where am I going to go? I mean, there's nowhere else I really want to go. Where would I move to? So she moved back east, went to Howard, working on her doctoral program. And today sent me $50, MoneyGram. She said that you helped me out when I needed help. You make sure I have food. I remember that. I said, thank you. I really appreciate it. She was like, please. I said, no, some people don't remember. They forget. I said, so, thank you. Um, so right now I would take a moped. Okay? Anything just to give me some wheels so I can get around. Once I get situated with some wheels again, I will feel even better. Right now, all I got is my bicycle that I brought out here with me. And I need some nuts and bolts and screws for that so I can actually ride it. Some screws missing. And not just from my head, from the bike. I'm not showing my face because every time I get ready to do a video, I look absolutely busted. Okay, so we're at 10 minutes. So I'm going to share more information about LA, some of my experiences there, and then some of my experiences since I've been in Sanford. And I've only been here for 2 weeks, but within a week, within a week, I was getting ready to go to a shelter, a homeless shelter. Real talk. I will hit y'all up with that information later. Um, Here's praying in Jesus' name that this post